Hello children, welcome to this part of your chapter 5 understanding elementary shapes. Today we will learn that what are the types of triangles we have and how can we name them. Okay, you know that triangle is a figure made up of three sides. So when the three sides making this polygon, that means this closed shape, you can see that in a triangle what are the things you will get? Here you will get three sides. These are the three sides you have, and with these three sides you have three angles. Yes, so that triangle can be divided in two groups, by the sides and by the angles. Now how can we differentiate them? By the sides, for this one, suppose for a triangle, if all the sides have different measure, okay, let me draw one triangle where all the sides are of different measure. Okay, it can be here all the sides, you can understand from this rough sketch, all the sides have different length. This is the largest one, this is the smallest one, and this is the middle one. So when you are facing this kind of any triangle, if I have named this one as ABC, so in this case this type of triangle will be called as what? Scalene triangle. So when the measure of all the three sides are different, they are none of them, that means at least two also are not equal, so in this case it will be called as an scalene triangle. Now in a case, suppose the two sides of the triangle are equal, two sides are equal, so we can think of one set square you have in your geometry box, you might have noticed, yes, which we used to call 45, 45, 90. Here see, these two sides are equal. So what type of triangle it is? In this kind of triangle, by the sides I can tell it isosceles. What? Isosceles. So when it will be isosceles? When it will be called as isosceles triangle? If two sides of the triangle are equal. This is called isosceles triangle. Now one more is left. 3 is unequal we have done, 2 is equal we have done. So the third type will be when all the three sides are equal. So all the three sides are equal, in this case what you will get? When all the three sides will be equal, yes, what type of triangle you are getting? Let it be. So when all the three sides of that particular triangle is equal, let it be, this is PQR is a triangle where all the three sides are equal. So these kind of triangles are called equilateral triangle. And with that, let me tell you, when you are facing any equilateral triangle, that means where all the sides are equal, you know, yes, all the angle also will be equal. Yes, and afterwards we will discuss about the regular polygon. So for the regular polygon, you keep it in your mind that this triangle, which is equilateral triangle, it is a regular triangle. How? Its angles are equal, sides are also equal. Okay, we will come to this one afterwards. Now come to the type of triangles based on the angles. Yes, what it can be? So for that we have one measuring point, that is that a measure of the angle we will consider 90 degrees. So respect to the 90 degree we are going to divide this one. Yes, can you recall what was the angle sum? The sum of the three angle of a triangle, already we have discussed this one. It will be definitely 180 degree. It should not be a fraction of the degree less than 180 or not more than 180 also. It will be exact 180 degree. So when it is a triangle is that sum of the three angle will be 180 degree. So in this case, that measure of the angles we will go for considering that the middle point we will take for merging this one, it will be 90 degree. Okay, so when you are getting a triangle where all the angle are less than 90 degree, yes, all the triangle, all the angles of this triangle, if it is 90 degree, let it be, if it is, let it be 80 degree, this one, this angle, let it be, if it is 50 degree, that is also 50 degree. Yes, if I am getting one triangle of this type, this is 50 degree, 250 degree, 180 degree. That angle sum you are getting 180 degree definitely, and none of the angle is more than 90 or not 90. So here you can see 80, 50, 50. So in this case, that type of triangle, when all the angles will be measured less than 90 degree, it will be called as acute angle triangle. Yes, it is acute angle triangle. Acute means was but less than 90. Okay, now as we are going for the margin of 90 degree, suppose one angle of a triangle you are getting 90 degree. Yes, this angle is 90 degree. I have not measured the other two angles. Only one angle. This is right angle. That is 90 degree. So in this case, this kind of triangle will be called as what? It will be called as right angle triangle. Now, can you imagine a triangle which have two right angle? Is it possible? Yes? No. It's impossible. Why it's impossible? See, if you are putting two right angle on the two sides, yes, will it be a triangle? Will these two lines will ever meet? No, they will never meet. So, you cannot get a triangle with two right angle. See what situation you will get? Yes. So, and you know the sum of the three angle will be 180 degrees. So, if two 90 degree you have in a triangle, then how it can be a triangle? It is impossible. So, when one angle you are getting 90 degree, it will be called as right angle triangle. Okay, now come to the last type of this based on the angle. Suppose as we have discussed about the 90 degree, that is the measure, we are taking the midpoint. So, one triangle where one angle is more than 90. Let it be if it is 120 degree. I am taking one angle is 120 degree. Yes. Now I am adding these two vertices. Yes, I can get that kind of any triangle where one angle is measuring less than 120 degree, and definitely these two other angle will be acute angle. Yes, it will be less than 90. Definitely you can see, because the sum is 180. So one angle if it is 120 degree, so that kind of triangle when one angle you are getting more than 90 degree, it will be called as obtuse angle triangle. So based on this concept, I can expect from you all that you can solve the exercise given here, and all are very easy. Okay, now if in any situation you have got that two sides of a triangle are equal, let it be two sides of the triangle is equal and one angle is right angle. What you will tell? Here two sides has been given equal and one angle is right angle. What type of triangle it will be? Here both the things we are combining in this case. Two side has been given equal, one angle has been given right angle. Till now we were discussing based on the one property. Now we are going for both of them. So here what it will be named? It will be an isosceles right angle triangle. Yes. Now if I am talking about a triangle where all the sides are of different length and all the angles are less than 90 degree. All the angles are less than 90 degree and all the sides are of different length. What type of triangle it will be? It will be an, yes, it will be an acute scalene triangle. It will be acute angle. So acute angle, scalene because all the sides are of unequal. That is not equal in length. So it is acute angle, scalene triangle. Suppose you are getting one triangle where let the sides be two sides, let it be equal. Two sides are equal, yes, and one angle is 110 degree. These two sides are equal. You are getting a triangle of that kind. Yes, it is possible. So what type of triangle it will be? What you will call in this case? Two sides are equal. I have marked it like that. One angle is 110 degree. So what it will be called? It will be called as isosceles obtuse angle triangle. So let's come to this exercise. You solve these questions, and now I will show you one activity where by using the set square you can identify or you can make the different quadrilaterals. Quadrilaterals means what? It is an four-sided polygon. This is a closed figure. It is a polygon made up of four line segments. Let's come to this activity. Have you noticed that in your geometry box you have this kind of two shapes? Yes. You know what they call? They are the two set square. This one, it is called 45, 45, 90 set square. And this is the representation of one isosceles right angle triangle. See, if I am setting it like that, here these two sides are equal and this angle is right angle. This is the right angle where I am holding. And these two sides, these two adjacent sides are equal length. Okay, so it is the presentation of isosceles right angle triangle. But this one, look at this one carefully. Here you can see the length of all the sides are different. That means it is definitely one scalene triangle. And here this angle is a right angle. So what it will be called? It will be called as scalene right angle triangle. Now here I am going to apply these two to make different types of quadrilateral. Quadrilateral means what? Four-sided closed figure. You can see I have presented some of this. As I have only two set square, so what I have done, I have make some of the presentation of this set square. You can see I have taken this paper cutting. Okay, paper cutting. First this one from the isosceles triangle. I have taken 4 paper cuttings, okay, from the isosceles triangles, and from this scalene triangle also I have made another 4 paper cuttings. Okay, now let's come to this one. What I want to show here, if I'm putting these 2 paper cutting from this scalene triangle, that means that which one was 30, 60, 90, 30 degree, 60 degree, 90 degree, that's set square. That means I am telling about this one. If I am putting these 2 cutting like that, here, what is the shape you are getting, you tell me? Yes, what is the shape you are getting here? The shape you are getting, that is a right, it is a rectangle. Here, that angle are right angle. Yes, these are the corners. See, this is a right angle. Here, that corner. Okay, now turn to this side. This is also right angle. Okay, now another angle. This angle, how you will know? See, we know this angle is 60 degree and this is 30 degree. So here this is 60 degree I am putting here, that angle is 60 degree. Now when I am turning it like that, this angle 30 degree is also coming. So together this angle also become 90 degree. Okay, so here this is the rectangle you have got. And you know it has 2 diagonal. Okay, that is these 2 diagonal. Here I can verify this one. See, what is the length you are getting of that side, that is also will be equal. Here the length of the diagonal also equal you will get. Now rectangle is over. Come to the another 4-sided figure. Here this one I am making by this isosceles triangle, that is the 45, 45, 90. That set square I have used here, that one. This set square I am talking about. So from that I have made this paper cutting and I am presenting one square. How? This angle, when I am setting it like that, you know that in this isosceles triangle, that is the right angle. So definitely this is also right angle. Now, and the other 2 angles are 45, 45. So here when 245 is coming together, that means what you are getting? Definitely you are getting the another right angle. So what is the property you have got for a square? All the sides you are getting equal and all the angles you are getting 90 degree. This is the main property for a square. And another thing, the diagonals also, it will be of equal length. That both of the diagonal will be of same length. You can see. By the cutting I have shown that one, that is whatever length it was, and it is also the same one. Other two vertex if I am joining, that is also will be of same length. Okay, now come to some different shapes. Here, if I am putting these 2 set square like that. Here, this is also that isosceles one. What is the shape you are getting? Have you got any of the angle 90 degree here? See, check it. No, because this angle was 90 degree, but this one was how much? It was 45. So it is coming one obtuse one. Here also it is also same. See, this is 90 and this is the 45. But this angle, that 2 are also equal. But more thing you have seen here. Have you noticed that opposite sides, these are parallel? That opposite sides are parallel here. In this shape you can see, if you are seeing these things, you are observing it keenly, you can see in this shape the opposite sides are coming parallel. Here also I have made another parallelogram by the cutting of that 30, 60, 90 set square by using this one. Okay, here also you can see that angles are coming. None of them are 90 degree. They are of different length. See, follow this one. Yes, that one also. So here also you have seen that angles are not at all, because this angle it was how much? It was 60 degree, and that angle it is definitely 60 degree, but this one was 90%, it is 30. So it's become 120. So what shape you have got here where the opposite sides are parallel? here one pair, another pair. So in this case you are getting parallelogram. What you have got? Parallelogram. And one more thing you might have noticed, that the diagonals. Here this is the one diagonal, this is the another diagonal. If I am joining other two vertex here, definitely they are of not equal. See, are they equal? No. The diagonals are not at all equal in case of a parallelogram. Okay, so what will happen in case of a rhombus? Let's try for a rhombus. See what can we get here. I want to make rhombus. What I will do? First, now you be attentive towards these two shapes I have prepared here. By using first one, I have taken the paper cutting from this 30, 60, 90 set square. Yes, and what I have got, all the sides of this four-sided figure of this quadrilateral I have got equal, but none of the angles are 90 degree. You can see. Why not? Because this angle we know it was 60 degree for this set square. This 2 is 60, but here this 2 is 30, 30, 60. Here it was become 120. Yes, here also you can see this is 30, 30, 60, but here it is 60, 60, 120. Yes, so in this quadrilateral I have shown you that none of the angle is 90 degree, but all the sides are equal. Yes, all the sides are equal, and with that all the sides are parallel also. Yes, and what more, have you noticed one more thing for the diagonals? See, the diagonals had been bisected each other at right angles. See, when I have said this paper cutting, you can see over here, this place, they are perpendicularly bisected each other. So what shape you have got? This is an rhombus. Keep it in your mind, in case of rhombus, opposite sides are parallel, all sides are equal. See, all sides are equal. All the four sides, this is the length of this one, that hypotenuse of this 30, 60, 90. All the sides of this rhombus are equal. Okay, second thing, here the angles, none of the angles are 90 degree. Okay, and the third thing, the sides are opposite sides. These pair of opposite sides are parallel to each other. And the most important thing which you need in your later classes, that the diagonals bisect each other at right angle. Here you see, these are the angles of 90 degree for this set square. Yes, yes, this has been set over here. Now when I am turning it this side, here it is the 90 degree you are getting. So in case of rhombus, when these two diagonals bisect each other, they make the angle of right angle. So that means the diagonals bisect each other at that perpendicular at right angle. Now if I have taken the 45, 45, 90 set square to make this quadrilateral, that four shapes I have put over here, you can see what is happening in this case. You can see that all the angles you are getting, definitely all the sides are equal. Yes, but all the angles, see, all these corners were 45 here, all these corners were 45 for this set square. So therefore these angles are coming 90 degree. Yes, so what shape you have got? This is become a square. So this is the difference between these two. It is also a four-sided closed figure. All the sides are equal like the rhombus here, but angles are coming 90 degree. And one more thing, in this case you have seen the diagonals are equal, but in case of rhombus, diagonals are different length. So I hope you people are clear about this one. Here also they had perpendicularly bisected the diagonals. Here also the same thing is happening. Only the difference, their diagonals are of unequal length. Here the diagonals are of equal length. Now come to the last shape. Here I will show you one trapezium. Okay, now be attentive to this shape. What it is looking like? Yes, it is also a four-sided closed figure. Yes, yes or no? See, that part is looking rectangular. Here it has been added, but the total number of sides, what, how many you have got? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 sides you have got. Okay. Have you seen one speciality of this figure? Here one pair of sides are parallel. Yes, these are parallels, and these two are non-parallel. Okay, and the length of the sides can be equal, cannot be equal, so we are not bounded for this one. But only one thing we have to look for this one, that one pair of parallel sides it should have. So what this shape called? This shape is called as trapezium. What it is? This is a trapezium. So here we have discussed about the different types of quadrilaterals by using the paper cutting I have made from these two set square, and I hope you people are clear about the measure of the angles and the sides and the different properties like diagonals, angles, sides, all these things of these quadrilaterals. So let's go for the exercise we will make in the next segment.